Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, let's do an update on my Read What You Own challenge. Stay tuned. Welcome if you are brand new, welcome back if you are a subscriber, and welcome back if you just found me over at Blue Sky. It's wonderful to meet you. Yes, I signed up for Blue Sky during the week. A lot of my friends over at Twitter were leaving. It's Twitter. And I decided to follow suit, and I'll tell you what, it is comfy cozy over there. I'm digging the vibe. We'll see if people dig me or not, but I'm over there. And if you want to follow me, you can check the link in the description box and hang out. All right, so did you guess how many books I read? Did you guess correctly? I asked on my community tab, how many do you think that I've read since the challenge started? Now, the challenge started on November 5th, 2024, and I've read 7 books so far. 7. It could have been 8, but I got mad, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I got mad. So yeah, 7 books, all that I own. Hopefully get to 10 soon. I don't think it's going to be over the weekend, but we're going to do 10 at a time, 10 at a time, 10 at a time until this sucker is filled. And if I go over the page number, we'll see what happens. Whatever happens first. But yes, this is a downloadable that you can get over at Gumroad. It's a $3 download. I think it turns out to be $3.60. All profits will be donated to charity. I have mine laminated so I could use it every year, which is a fantastic idea. All it is a PDF. You don't get the lamination, you don't get the paper, you don't get the ink, you just get the PDF file. And if you have a scribe, you can put it over to your scribe and then just like check it as you go, okay? Link in the description box. All right. And I also, did you enjoy my little ritual? Did you enjoy my Read What You Own challenge journal? Do you guys do journals? Do you do like, journaling, planning, all that fun stuff? So these are my final rules. I don't think I shared all of my final rules. It's been a minute since I did one of these videos. So let's go through them really quick, okay? All right, let's do it. So, my rules, final. Number 1, read what I own before November 5th, 2024. Number 2, gifts are accepted and count. Number 3, ARCs are accepted. Any prior to 11/5/24 count. If traveling out of state or out of country, book buying is okay. That's a new rule, and goddamn, I need that rule. Number 5, physical and ebooks count. Number 6, 25 preloaded Kindle Unlimited books count. Number 7, read 10 nonfiction, read 10 poetry, and read 10 science fiction books. And number 8, the ultimate goal is 100 books and finish before August 23rd, 2024, or 2025, because on August 23rd, 2024 is when I finished my last challenge. And there's a lot that has been leavened from the challenge. I'm not doing the Booktuber prize. People get involved with the Booktuber prize if you love reading a variety and you don't have reading commitments or anything like that. It really is fantastic. It's just too much for me. It's too much for me with the channel and with doing the challenge. So I did not sign up for it this year, but I recommend it to anyone. All right, and then I have all of my books noted with the star ratings, and I'm up to book 7. So how about that? And this is going to be one of my journals that's in my commonplace set, and I'm going to do a video on that pretty soon when I'm ready to share. All right, so let's talk about all the books that I read. The first book is here somewhere in my shelves, but I did the audiobook, and it is A Happy Death by Albert Camus. A Happy Death by Albert Camus is written before his famous book, The Stranger, that I have read. I think I've read it twice so far. And it's interesting because as an aspiring writer, Camus uses the last name of another character and also places the setting in the same setting as The Stranger. I think I just read that book at the wrong time, which was after election. And there are some things in there that just didn't sit well with me. I think maybe if it wasn't that political time of year, it might have sat better with me, but a little on the misogynistic side, that's just my take. But it's very existential. It's very, what is the meaning of life? And it's a short read. It's a fascinating read, and I recommend it if you're any fan of Albert Camus. Okay, then these aren't in any particular order because I am hopping around a bit. Okay, then the second book that I read is it's An Excellent Host by Chelsea G. Summers, and this was a novella that came out as a part of Independent Bookstore Day 2024. Chelsea G. Summers is the author of A Certain Hunger. You may be familiar with the type of cover. This was fantastic. I gave this sucker 5 stars. Basically, it's set in modern New York City with an individual male and a bunch of females who actually are worshippers of Dionysus, and I'm going to leave it there. 5 stars. All right, then we get into some fun stuff. So you all know about the Sweet Valley High books, right? So Sweet Valley High, number 1, number 2, number 3 is somewhere around here. I'm not sure where it's at. I was reading it and I did put it down. So this is 104, 105, and then I also have 106. Criminale is to Blame. And this was fantastic. This was 5 stars. I've never read Sweet Valley High books when I was younger. Probably because everybody else was reading them. No, thank you. I want to be different. I want to be left to the dial. I want to be to my own devices. And it just wasn't for me. But having this with the werewolf vibe, if I knew that back then, I probably would have jumped on it. This had everything that I wanted. I don't care if it's tropey. I don't care if the plot is contrived. I don't care if there's plot devices that are contrived. It's a good read. It's a good read to read the day after all the stuff that happened last week and you want to just escape, right? I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I highly recommend it to anyone that is looking for a palate cleanser, for getting out of a reading funk or a reading slump. Perfect chef's kiss, 1000%, 5 stars. The second book in the series is A Date with a Werewolf. It was good. It wasn't great. We had a lot of subplots that were wrapped up, but honestly, it needed more Wolfie. It needed more Wolfie. It didn't have enough, and I was a little disappointed in it. That's all. Then the third one, oh, also, did you know that this was a buddy read with Criminale? Yeah, we kept pace at this one. And we kept pace with this one. And then somebody just decides to go ahead and blow through the third one without checking in with their buddy read partner. Now, what do you think that says about an individual? Does that say that they're selfish? Maybe. I think so. Not, hey, MJ, how you doing with the book? I'm halfway through. Or, hey, I'm almost done. Where are you at with the book? Nothing. I didn't get a peep. I didn't get a word. I didn't get a Voxer message. I got nothing. Nothing. So I got mad. And he has the gall, and I told him I was going to say this, to go over on his channel and give his weekly wrap up and not say that it was a buddy read. You talk about all your other buddy reads, but you can't talk about a buddy read with me. What's up, Criminale? What's up? Everybody that's watching, go over and leave him a nice little comment there and be like, yo, what about MJ? Okay. I already told him I was going to unsubscribe. It's all in good fun. Relax. There's no drama. It's all in good fun. So I got mad and I put it down because I'm like, what's the fun in a buddy read if you can't read it with a buddy? He owes me. You owe me, Ollie. You owe me. All right. So that one I didn't finish. That's not counted in this lot, just so you know. All right, then this was a gift from Book Chat with Pat a while ago. This is Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. Anne Lamott is one of my favorite authors. I love her wit. I love her sarcasm. I love her dryness. I love her truth. This is basically all about the writing journey, the writing process, how to deal with family and writing and all of that. Fantastic. Highly recommended for any writer out there. Then I turn to The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. This is one of my top books of last year. This is still a top book. I did the audiobook for this. And it's a lifesaver. For anyone that is a creative, you need to get this book. You need to listen to the audiobook or you need to read the book. I have both. I have the print and I have the audio. This time I did the audio because it is quite a moving meditation. He goes through everything about the creative process. He talks about blockages. He talks about difficulties. He talks about where inspiration comes from. He talks about all of it, all of the things that we go through as creators. He talks about and understands and gives advice as to how to deal with. Sometimes invoking a spiritual or metaphysical way of dealing with it. Because let's face it, we all have a design spark. You can't fight that. We all have a design spark somewhere. And it's brilliant. And I love the texture. It's like canvas. I love the texture. And this is the astrological sign for the sun. It's not something else. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay, and then the last thing that I read, and this was fun, this is Cat's Eye. And this is by Andre Norton, and this is my first Andre Norton. Look at that cover. Look. Andre Norton, man, I'm telling you. What a mind. What a mind to come out with this. This is one in a bunch of, I think there's a series. This is the beginning of a series. I don't think I'm going to continue with the series. If you think I should, let me know in the comment section. But we have, look at his eyeliner. Look. It's pretty good. What's he doing? All right, but we get dropped into a world and we have to understand what's happening in this world. So we get dropped right in, things are happening. We have creatures that communicate, and we have creatures that communicate telepathically, and we have all of these different elements happening. If you're looking for a sci-fi escape, this is a good one. I want to say, did I read it somewhere that there was like 1 million copies sold of this? No. It's a superb cast of characters. Is this a first edition? This is by Ace Books. This is a first edition, and this is from 1961. Look at that. It cost 40 cents. Isn't that amazing? Good stuff. Local library sale. Go support your local library sales. Okay, and that I gave 3 stars because I never read Andre Norton. I wasn't sure exactly what world I was dropping into, and it took me a while to keep up with it, but it doesn't turn me off to Andre Norton. It makes me want to reassess and maybe start with something else. Maybe a short story, maybe which world, I don't know. But I wanted to read that because it was science fiction, and that ticks one of my boxes for science fiction. Let's get to the journal. We have I have to read 10 nonfiction, 10 poetry, and 10 science fiction. So I have 2 nonfiction checked off right now, and I also have 1 science fiction. Yay me. All right, everyone, let me know if you are doing the challenge. Comment down below. Let me know where you at with the challenge. If you're starting your challenge after the New Year's, let me know about that. If you are brand new to the challenge and you're like, what the heck is this about? Leave a comment in the comment section. All right, everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I'll see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, goodbye for now and happy reading.